Hello friends, my name is Srinivas and I welcome you to my channel Coding Skills. As part of this video, we will learn how to update an existing data which is there in database table using a simple JDBC program. Let's get into the details. To start with the program, we need to have all these import statements: connection, driver manager, prepare statement, SQL exception. All these are from the SQL package. Once the import statements are added, we need to have URL of the database, username, and password. Once you have this information also be ready, so it's time to proceed with the establishing connection. Let's declare a connection variable and then load the driver class using a class.forName org.postgresql.driver. Here I am using a Postgres database. In case if you are trying to connect to a different database, please use the respective driver class name. Once the driver class is loaded successfully, we need to establish a connection. Connection variable equal to driver manager.getConnection. We need to supply the URL, username, and password. Once this statement is executed successfully without having an issue, you will see a message stating that connection to the database was successful. If something goes wrong, it will go back to the catch block that we will see down the line. Now let's create a prepared statement. Prepared statement is equal to connection dot prepare statement. So we need to give the update query. Update student set name equal to question mark where age equal to question mark. So these question marks are placeholders. We need to set the values to these placeholders. ps.setString, for the first parameter I'm setting the value something, and ps.setString 13, for the second parameter I'm setting the value 30. So what exactly this does is it will try to update all the records which are matching to the criteria, means whose age is 30, and it's going to update all the records with the name Anu. So usually we can execute this prepare statement using a execute method, but this is going to give us a true or false. We wanted to know the number of records it got affected after performing the update. Hence I'm using a ps.execute update method, which is going to give us a row count. So I have an additional condition here. If the row count is greater than 0, I'm printing an informative message to the user that how many records it got impacted. If it is less than or equal to 0, it simply says that there are no records updated. Once everything is done, it's our responsibility to close the respective statement that got opened. In this case, it's a prepare statement. There is a catch block to the whole database operation. So it will try to catch the SQL exception and the class not found exception. So if the execution of any of the above statements fall into this particular block, it is right now displaying only the print stack trace. Suppose if you have a specific requirement to display handle this scenario, so we need to put that particular logic here. Then the finally is a block which is going to be executed whether the try block is executed or the catch block is executed. So this is a place where we are supposed to close the connection, which means we have to release all the resources. So first I'm checking if the connection not equal to null, means connection was open. Then we are closing a connection and displaying a message to the user stating that connection was closed. And this particular statement also need to be handled in a try catch block, because this is going to throw an SQL exception. So let's see what the data existing in the database before executing this particular program. So for the age 30, let's see. So for the age 30, there is already one record with the name Anu, right? So let's change it to a different name. Let's run this program. Our total records updated was only one record. If you go to your database, let's refresh it. So record 30, it has the value Komal. Let's enhance this particular program a little bit. Right now it has impacted only one record, right? Let's change this condition. Instead of equal to, let's change it to greater than. So what I'm trying to do is I'll give it a different name. So this should update all the records whose age is greater than 30 with a name as C. Let's run this program again. So total records updated 3. Let's go to the database. Refresh the window. See that this is age is more than 30, more than 30, and more than 30. All the records are having value. Let's give a condition. So what is the expected behavior in this case? We do not have any record which is matching to this criteria. Let's run it. See, because there are no records in our database table having age is greater than 100, right? Hence, the update statement, we could not update any of the records because there is row count is obviously 0. We could see this particular message. There are no records to updated. Clear, right? So in case if you are looking for any other specific program, please do let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to make that video as early as possible. Thank you very much.